Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. My name is Nurse Richard, the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me. I'm not sure what episode number it is. I'm just having a hover around the camera on the outer part of the ear here, just to show you what was going on with this lady. Bird of discharge, you can see in there. I suspect there's probably been an infection. It's very white, wet, soggy, swollen, and this lady been treated from a GP for all sorts of things, the fungal things, infections. She's had steroids in there, had all sorts, and never actually got to the roots of the problem. But the roots of the problem was she'd had this big mass in there because of a possible probable infection. A lot of it's skin, a lot of it could be discharge as well from an infection, and that's what had been collecting just literally in there. It's been like weeping. So I'm going to start with the other ear, and I'll put a bit of oil in that. Just because it looked quite dry, so you get the old dream sequence again going on in this one. Excuse me. Now, there's a reason sometimes why you start with one ear and not the other, especially when you suspect there's an infection, and the reason is cross-contamination, cross-infection. So always start, if you suspect there's an infection in one ear, you do the other one first. Reason being, I mean, we clean everything in between ears, but you need to be especially careful cleaning everything when there's a possible or probable infection in an ear as well. I have heard stories of only from a patient I saw the other day who had a terrible infection in one of her ears, and the doctor had looked at the infected ear first, and then she'd not seen him clean his little handheld otoscope, which she used to look at it, and then gone straight round to the other ear. So you've probably brought an infection from one ear to the other. It still makes me toes curl. Stories like that, I do hear it quite a lot. Infection control, big part of a nurse's training, and kind of part of your DNA. So and you can see this stuff, can't you? It's wet, it's macerated. Well, what's macerated mean? Wet, soggy. It's been absorbing a lot of fluid. Kind of the same as saying you're in the bath too long, and the ends of your fingers might start turning white. That's what you call the tissue there, just macerated, really soggy. And in this case, I suspect that's probably happened because of this oozing, this weeping from this infection, probably an ear infection. It does get a bit squeaky at points as well, this, because of there's a lot of skin in there as well. But the difference it made to this lady, she was really surprised. She just assumed that she had some terrible problem that the doctor had never managed to get on top of. And sometimes it's literally something as no amount of medication, drops, sprays, antibiotics, going to help with this, because you need to remove the problem. Do you know what I mean? You need to get it out, because any drops are not going to work when you put them in on this. It might be why it's really soggy as well, because it's been absorbing a load of treatment to try and help with an infection. But if you don't treat the root, it's not going to work, because it's not going to get to the skin, because you can't see any of it. So you need to remove the blockage first. And the ear canal actually afterwards doesn't look too bad. So there might be something still lingering around in there, but now it's been removed, I can get a possible infection treated, and hopefully it will stop oozing and discharging like it has been doing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, but for now, take care of yourselves. I will see you later. Bye-bye.